and welcome. This is SKYBLOCK. This is my own version of it. I created this. This isn't a downloaded map or anything. It's simply 133 blocks above bedrock. So when you respawn up here, I have keep inventory on because there's too many precious valuable resources we can't lose. That's about the only game rule I have on, but since I had to create this world in creative, I will be the only person on this server to be able to use creative anyway. If there's something we forgot or something that's absolutely necessary, or say there's a new idea that we want to implement and try to use, then I can summon things from creative. So, starting off with our wonderful chest, we have a bucket of lava, 2 buckets of water, and you'll see what those make later. A single piece of string, a single strand of bamboo, piece, whatever you want to call it, and that will most likely be used to make scaffolding so that we can build around the place. We also have some sugarcane, 4 beds for 4 players, a mushroom for food, an anvil because some things may need repaired, or if we just want to name something silly, that'll be fun. We also have a personal ender chest, and so this ender chest will be everybody's chest that they can use to store stuff for themselves without having to put it in any other chest and get it mixed up with someone else's. And then the 9 items that I got from the starter chest that the game spawned for me. So 5 oak planks, 3 sticks, 2 pieces of bread, dark oak wood, a jungle tree sapling, which is going to be fun to have a different variety of wood, birch wood, a wooden pickaxe, melon seeds, and pumpkin seeds. And that will be literally all we have to work with. So there's many different achievements and many different cool things you can look up online and see different things that people have done with theirs. I'm going to try to look up some previous worlds and see just what people have done with them to get some ideas. And that's basically it. We're gonna take this. Each one of these is a 4x3 dirt cube, and that's really all that is. That's all the dirt we get. So if we want to farm, we have to harvest this dirt and put it somewhere else. If we want to make more trees, which we will, we're going to have to take this dirt and put it somewhere else. If we want grass for animals to spawn on, we have to redo the farm. So it's a limited resource mode where you have to take the only few things that you're actually in possession of and try to survive and build and see what you can do with just a very limited supply of resources. And I specifically built it at this level because it's cool to just be able to walk onto a cloud. You can't walk on clouds, obviously. So that's essentially going to be it. I also have control in host options of fire spread, TNT are going to be off because we won't have access to fire or TNT, so why bother with them? And mob griefing off if a creeper happens to spawn. But the wonderful benefit of having host options is you can control the daylight cycle, which means if I want it to be day, I can have it day. If I want it to be night, I can have it be night. The benefit of that is I can control whether or not we have phantoms spawning on us. As you see, we're in the sky, aka the realm of the phantoms. We're going to be fair game if it's nighttime. So once we haven't slept for 60 real minutes or 3 in-game days, there's going to be potential for phantoms to come at us from any direction and knock us off this thing and kill us. They don't have to do much damage. They only do about half a heart on easy, which is what this will be set to. So all they have to do is literally just push us off the edge and kill us. So the benefit of that being, if it's daytime, they can't kill us. So that's another benefit of it. And I'm going to have between let's just say 1 to 4 friends at a time, I believe, on this server. So depending on what time it is and who's available, I will have friends coming in Those friends will be Coda, aka Sniper's Rule. You'll see his tag as Staff Games, and Seth as Eventinglin, with the addition occasionally of your boy Westmar. So that will be the cast that you may see from time to time, depending on who's available. And we're just gonna have a fun time building and see what we can do, see how big of a world we can make this. And it's going to get quite annoying if the boys want to start building at the bottom dirt block, because these clouds are 4 blocks thick as well. Each one of these blocks is covered in clouds, so if you want to build below the surface of the cloud, you're just gonna have a not so fun time. And each one of, yeah, right in the middle here, we have a bedrock pillar. So we will always have at least 1 block to spawn on if anything gets destroyed or lost or broken or anything. And that'll be it. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see how this goes. I've done it before with Coda on PlayStation 3, and it was pretty fun. But we didn't have any recording technology because capture cards are kind of expensive. But with the PS4 having its own internal capture card, we can make anything we want, really. So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have loads and loads of fun just being the ultimate survival. We have 1 tree. That's it. We've got to get more saplings from these leaves to grow more trees. If this does not drop a single sapling, we are going to be screwed, and we're going to have to find some other way to do it. Thankfully, the world gave us a jungle tree, so maybe that one will give us more saplings. We just won't have any more oak. Also, oak trees can give you apples when you knock down the leaves as well, so that's another possible food source. And as far as food goes, you can also take this dirt and expand it out into a plot. And if the plot is big enough, you can actually start spawning animals 134 blocks in the sky. Sounds crazy, but that's the only way you're going to get any meat up here, or wool, or leather, or anything. So that's, again, it's a very minimalistic style of a game. And with the wood, you can build out, you can build up, you can build in any direction you want, except down, essentially. You can't build below that. So the minimum height is always going to be 130 blocks. That is always going to be an instant kill when you hit the ground, no matter if you have feather falling or not. So, yeah, with being able to build outward as well, you can expand the territory and make a mob farm, which is, they have to spawn in darkness, but they also have to spawn 16 blocks away from you with 3. This current landmass, we do not have enough blocks for mobs to spawn anywhere near us. So if we want to have a skeleton farm to get bone meal and try making grass, and try getting wheat seeds to make a farm, we have to build a room just for the monsters to spawn and get dark, and kill the skeletons for bone meal. If we want rotten flesh for any unknown reason, which I don't see there is one, I guess we'll get lots of zombies too. But the benefit of that is as well, spiders will give you string, and that can make more scaffolding, more wool, I guess you could. But you could also make a fishing rod. And because we have the 2 sources of water here, you can make an infinite fishing pond and sit here and fish 134 blocks in the air. So it's pretty cool the things you can do. And we as a group will have some fun deciding what kind of thing we want to do, with who, when, and how big we're going to make this place. So I hope you join me again. This is just the first introductory video. I hope you join me again, and we'll have some fun. So thank you for watching. Say hello to Yoda. Hello, Yoda. He's fun. And like I said, thank you for watching. I hope you tune into the rest of the series.